contest is scheduled for one fall with a 30-minute time limit, and it will be for the IWC High Stakes Championship.
Certainly the Super Indie Tournament shaping up, BC. You mentioned that history-making reign from Alexander Hammerstone, the longest reigning MLW heavyweight champion in history. He's returning to the Super Indie Tournament this October.
Yeah, now we've got two. We've got him. We saw Katina with his win earlier.
Field shaping up.
Introducing first, presenting the IWC High Stakes Champion from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. He weighed in at 233 pounds. The submission specialist, Spencer Slade.
You can't say enough about this guy, BC.
I'll put it like this. If you were going to craft a professional wrestler and give him every attribute, you know the kids do the creator wrestler? Well, Spencer Slade's attributes are all at 100. There's nothing he can't do, and as we have found, there's almost nobody that can beat him, especially when championship matches are under Slade rules.
I talked to Spencer earlier. I said, what do you plan on doing to get the advantage over former ROH superstar Flip Gordon, who certainly made a name for himself around the independents? And Spencer said, quickly, I'm just going to steal the show.
And his opponent, the challenger from Kalispell, Montana, weighing in at 208 pounds. He is unreal, Flip Gordon.
Well, BC, it's no secret. I'm very familiar with Flip Gordon. Traveled the roads with him in Ring of Honor. Spent an unpleasant evening with him in a hotel room when he dislocated his elbow and Joey Mercury decided to text us until 6 in the morning.
Well, I don't know if he got any advice from Joey Mercury on this matchup, but he's definitely going to have his work cut out.
I'm sure Joey Mercury has something to say.
Now, per tradition of the High Stakes Championship, the current title holder chooses the match stipulation, and tonight he will be defending under Slade rules, which include a 5 count to the floor, no rope breaks, and no offensive maneuvers from the top rope.
Well, no surprise there, BC. We've seen Spencer Slade utilize these Slade rules every single high-stakes championship defense he's had since becoming champion.
Well, certainly is the high-stakes champion prerogative.
But look at the challenger, BC. I mentioned a former Ring of Honor superstar. This guy's been in the ring with Nick Aldis and Cody Rhodes, the Young Bucks, Kenny Omega. Flip Gordon's no slouch. We could be seeing a new high-stakes champion by the end of this match.
Well, yeah, some of the biggest names in the sport today have gone one-on-one with Flip Gordon, and they certainly know what he's capable of. Spencer Slade is going to find out what he's capable of, and on the flip side of that, no pun intended, Flip Gordon is going to find out what Spencer Slade is capable of and what he's made of. Talk about that amateur background a lot of Spencer Slade, a decorated amateur athlete.
No. I'll tell you what, BC, once this match was announced, I couldn't help but look forward to what we're seeing right now. Spencer Slade has been dominant throughout this high-stakes championship reign. But Flip Gordon certainly somebody that can take him to the limit.
And you know, that's the thing with Spencer Slade. In his mind, there is no equal. It is Spencer Slade 1 and everybody else can fight for second.
And you know what, BC? Some people might say that's arrogant, but I might argue that's the attitude you need to have to be successful in this business.
Well, yeah, but you just saw that shoulder block. Flip Gordon said, no, sir. You're going to have to do a lot more than that to keep me down. Spencer certainly will oblige. Both men. That shoulder, Spencer Slade not going down. I'd say Spencer has a slight size advantage.
Yeah, BC, at this point we're in a battle of can you top this?
Yeah, Spencer definitely has the reach. Now this is going to anger Spencer Slade, which might be a very smart strategy.
Yeah, Spencer might think that he has the upper hand, but Flip Gordon's a guy that's competed for the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. He's competed in Madison Square Garden. This is no slouch. This is the man that could take the championship from Spencer Slade. Slade rolls or not, BC.
Well, yeah, we talked about, Holiday being a little bit off her game in our last contest, but I think Spencer's already off his game early in this contest.
As we've seen so far, everything Spencer dishes out, Flip's right there to respond.
Well, yeah, you think of guys like the best I can describe this to would be an RVD Jerry Lynn. Both men had a very similar skill set. Both men had similar ability. And
I'll tell you what, regardless of who wins this match, BC, you know who the real winners are? Me, you, and all the fans at ringside.
Absolutely. Quick landing, heavy fall. You see a German suplex.
Oh, my goodness.
Right onto the back of the head of Flip Gordon.
Spencer Slade may not have the television or international experience that Flip Gordon has, but oh my goodness, what an impressive specimen Spencer Slade is, BC.
Seen him in there with, well, wait a minute. 2 count on. Spencer Slade almost looks at as kickouts as a sign of disrespect. For Spencer Slade, it's inevitable. You're going to tap out. You're going to get knocked out.
You heard that one.
Yeah, we definitely heard that one. Whether you're watching us on Fight TV, the IWC network, use hashtag CagedFury. Tell us what you think about those chops between Flip Gordon and Spencer Slade.
Yeah, hashtag echo. Oh my goodness, huge elbow for Spencer Slade. That might be all.
Another pinfall, another 2 count. You got to be careful with those hashtags, by the way.
And you keep in mind, Spencer Slade, Slade's rolls, whatever you want to call it. No offensive moves from the top rope, 10 count on the outside, excuse me. No rope breaks, and we haven't seen any of them attempted here in this matchup.
Now we've seen Spencer Slade use it to his advantage. Against John McChesney. McChesney couldn't use the ropes to break, had to tap. We've seen guys used to having a 10 count, only have that 5 count on the outside. They almost lose track of where they are.
You know, you think watching at home, 5 seconds, that's not a big deal. 5 seconds is a lifetime when you're on the outside trying to suck wind and get your breath back.
And you know, when you only have that 5 seconds, 10 times is an eternity and then some. Guys sometimes use that time on the outside to their advantage. Another point, no maneuvers off the top. We saw Matthew Yeager should have had the championship won, but he came off the top rope. The young kid forgot where he was.
And that's the inexperience factor of a young Matthew Yeager. Flip Gordon, much more experienced than young Matthew Yeager. No disrespect.
Oh, yeah.
He's on his way up the card, BC, no doubt.
And you'd have to think, too, that Flip Gordon may not fall into that same trap, but this is a very unique set of circumstances. Oh no. Now that was off the second rope. That was also a backflip. Jeez, running knee. Good night, Spencer Slade.
Lost a tooth there. Into the ropes. What are we going to see from Flip? He had that well scouted. Into the super kick. Spencer's still on his feet. Into the fireman's carry from Flip Gordon. And this is vintage Flip. 1, 2, now. Look at Flip's face, BC.
Well, yeah, that
He's
was
pulled out everything in his arsenal. Now he's thinking, what do I have to do now to pull out the victory over Spencer Slade?
You got to go into that bag of tricks. Now, wait a minute. We just saw Flip. I think we know what he's thinking.
He has to be careful here, BC. There's no offensive moves from the top rope.
Yeah, as you see referee Nick Brown reminding
He's trying to let
him.
him know you can't win this way, Flip. Back elbow. Right to the jaw. What strength from Spencer Slade.
Has him in that torture rack maneuver and gonna spin him down to a
Oh,
sit-up
my
power
goodness.
bomb. Good.
That's all. Oh!
I'm gonna say good.
Flip Gordon kicked out. Are you kidding me?
Good positioning there by Spencer Slade. Also going right back to Flip Gordon. And as a man who's seen him a lot, Nick Lindell, you can attest you've got to stay on Flip Gordon. You can't let him rest. He's got excellent cardiovascular skill. And if you give him a few seconds, he's going to get right back to where he needs to.
And that's what Spencer Slade's realizing right now, BC.
You just saw Flip.
No quit in Flip Gordon.
Flip was just going for those legs. Geez. Enziguri after that shot to the midsection.
And now Flip. Reversing the offense. Oh my goodness.
Geez, reverse Samoan drop.
I've never seen anything like that.
Followed by an elbow drop off the second.
This might be it. He might get the submission specialist to tap out.
Well, could you imagine what's going to happen?
I could not imagine it, actually, BC. Spencer Slade tapping out in the middle of the ring.
But now, wait a
Something
minute.
we've never seen.
Now, Spencer knows he can't get to the ropes to use it for a break, but smart maneuver, position his body to get under the ropes, almost force the ropes to break the hold.
That's the experience of Flip Gordon. Staying on him.
Flip Gordon able to duck through. Oh, geez, kicked up the side of the face of Spencer Slade.
Spencer's railing here, man.
Now that is
Oh,
off
my
the
goodness.
second rope. That moonsault from the second.
This is Flip Gordon's opportunity. Get him in the ring, finish him off.
And you got to give it to Flip. He's finding a way to not let that top rope, which would be a DQ, be a hindrance to him.
I've always been impressed with Flip Gordon, BC, but his awareness to the rules here have been so impressive to me. Unbelievable. Roundhouse kick from Flip Gordon. This could be it. Oh, my! Spencer had it well scouted, knee to I believe that connected right with the nose.
Well, wherever it connected, it's broken at this point.
Spencer Slade!
There's some white noise for you by Spencer Slade, and
Is
this
this
could be
all?
it.
Is this it? Flip Gordon still in this match. How impressive have both of these men been this match, BC? I can't believe it.
Well, yeah, it's a crazy thing when you think about it. We've seen the matches that benefit.
I don't know who's impressed me more.
We've seen matches that under Slade rules that obviously benefit Spencer Slade, but I'll say Flip Gordon doesn't seem that he's been affected
Oh,
too
he's
much.
adapting better than anybody I've seen in this situation, BC.
Other than that hiccup where he was going to go on the top rope, we haven't really seen. Now this is a second rope maneuver. It is where the offensive positioning is, but Flip Gordon's not having it.
Got to be careful what you're doing here, bud.
Now wait a minute. No, he didn't hit the maneuver. That's not a top rope maneuver. Oh, jeez. Well, you don't have to worry about that. But that power bomb.
That's a second rope maneuver, BC. That's not a top rope maneuver. Flip
Yeah.
Gordon with the kick. Capitalize on this, buddy.
Spencer might be out.
The only wrestler in the history of professional wrestling to hail from Kalispell, Montana, is about to become the high-stakes champion.
Well, they might rename it Flip Montana.
This is it. New champion. And now Spencer Slade just kicked out.
You know, that cutter, I thought that was it, but Spencer able to get that body.
Well, obviously, Flip Gordon did too. He can't believe that was only a 2 count.
Well, able to get those legs moving and get the kick out. You'd have to think if he would have hooked that leg or had better body positioning, we could have a new high-stakes champion.
Spencer Slade's on jello legs. Huge uppercut from Flip Gordon. You gotta be careful here, BC. These offensive moves from the top rope, they won't work. You got to make sure you stay on the second flip.
Yeah, whatever Flip's going for, he's gonna. You just saw me checked with official Nick Brown saying, "Hey, I can go to the second."
His feet are still on the second.
Again, look, I'm gonna have to question Flip Gordon there. Actually saved by Spencer Slade on that maneuver, because that would have been from the top.
I am so impressed with Spencer Slade.
And that clothesline.
So impressed with this man.
Could be going for that white noise a second time.
Oh, no.
Oh, wait a minute.
He's not just going for the white noise, BC. He's going from the second rope. What agility from Flip
Well,
Gordon.
that's going to be a
Wait
disqualification.
Oh, no!
He used the top rope.
Oh, my goodness. That's a heartbreaker for Flip Gordon. He just got caught up in the
Ladies
moment,
and gentlemen,
BC.
Flip Gordon has
no.
been disqualified for illegally coming off the top rope. Your winner and still high stakes champion, Spencer Slade.
You know what, BC? We both know the rules. Flip Gordon knew the rules. But come on. He was in the heat of the moment, about to capitalize. He just forgot the stipulation.
And I'll tell you, I don't even know.
Yeah, Spencer Slade. Yeah, I'm the smart guy.
I think
You didn't win anything, buddy. You didn't pin Flip Gordon. You didn't submit Flip Gordon. You outsmarted Flip Gordon. And that's why you are still the high stakes champion. And Flip Gordon's not happy about it.
Well, he shouldn't be, but it was his own mistake. And I'll tell you, I don't think Flip Gordon was using that top rope to propel himself. I think it was almost a form of balance. So you could say maybe a victim of circumstance. He'd adapted well. He started to lose his place there for a second.
And now look at the type of competitor Flip Gordon is. He lost this match fair and square, and now he's extending the hand. That's an athlete right there. That's an athlete. Tremendous show of sportsmanship. What a match we just saw. I'm impressed with both of these athletes.
Well, hey, I will say one thing. I think Flip Gordon obviously admitted what he did, got caught up in the moment.
Oh, come on, hey! Spencer Slade going for the cheap shot. Flip Gordon knew it was coming, BC.
Well, now what now? Flip Gordon could have just left.
Oh, Flip Gordon tried to extend the hand. Flip Gordon tried to show sportsmanship. It was Spencer Slade who decided it was better to try to outsmart Flip Gordon. Yeah, Spencer Slade. It was Spencer Slade who decided it was better to try to outsmart Flip Gordon. Yeah, Spencer Slade walks out with the high stakes championship, and look who's standing tall right now.
Well, no, now Spencer Slade wanted to show Flip Gordon up close and personal what that championship. That's exactly what
okay.
it was.
Sorry, BC, I didn't realize that's what it was. But if you say that's what he was planning on